Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the AfterLife Pod. Today we have a wonderful group of people on the podcast. One of them being This is KB.
Hello.
We also have Blondskunk.
Yo, what's up?
And last but not least, the greatest member of all, Mr. HughBone.
Guys, don't tell my mom, but I stayed up till 2 a.m. last night.
I thought it was 3 a.m.
No, I said 2 a.m.
He said 2 a.m., Jay. Come on now.
Jay.
You guys, I don't appreciate this hostility right now. You know, I feel like I'm being targeted this morning. I don't know what's happening.
I stayed up until 11:30 last night.
Oh my gosh, Skunk.
Bro, that's hardcore,
I am
bro.
balling right now. Yep.
Guys,
Really?
the podcast is on iTunes, Spotify, and
Well, we got
YouTube.
into that already? Holy crap.
right?
Come on.
That's crazy.
We're on YouTube, Google Podcasts / Google Play Music,
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts, and then the Spotify app. So easy, variety for people to listen on, even though that was just like an extra $5 a month. But, it'll be nice.
Yep.
Do something different, be able to say we're on that.
Yep.
Jay's paying
broke now.
for the server and for the podcast, guys. You better be
He's broke.
appreciative.
Yep.
He's
You better
broke
start watching the podcast. You better rate the podcast on what is it, Apple? I don't think you can for Google, but for Apple, leave that 5-star rating with the little review saying like,
Oh, yeah.
HughBone is like extra spicy,
Extra
because his
thick.
voice is deeper today for some reason. That kind
Extra
of
thick.
Mm-hmm.
Skunk is such a great singer. Mm-hmm.
What do you
So
mean? You didn't even
good.
sing for the intro. So yeah, you guys, we were gonna do something different for the intro, but Mr. Blondskunk chickened out. He was like, "My
listen.
vocals aren't ready. They're not ready.
not-
Typically,
they're
I
not."
need some wine in the morning." Yada yada.
In the
All right,
morning.
listen. In the morning, but not in the morning.
I mean,
at
wine
night,
to say.
okay. All right, come on. I'm not that much of an alcoholic.
Welcome to the AfterLife Podcast.
Anyway.
Podcast.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, hog you. Listen. All right, that's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, thank God Skunk's gone. So wait, do any of you guys actually use any of the apps that we're now on, besides Spotify? I guess. Like, do you use Apple
Whoa.
Podcasts or Google Podcasts?
Well, I have an Android phone, so I can't use Apple Podcast.
Okay, well, do you use like Google Play Music at all ever on your phone? I'm just
Nah,
curious.
nah.
I use the podcast app on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the Apple devices.
Yeah.
So yeah, I use that, and I also use Spotify. So
I've never used any of it.
well, now you can.
Yeah.
You've never used
like-
Spotify?
No, never.
What?
Not
Whoa.
once.
So wait, what do you use for
Wow.
music then?
YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you want to like listen offline though? If you're going on like a
You have
trip or
YouTube
whatever.
Premium then?
I have a little MP3 player that I load with music, and then I'm
Oh
sorted.
wow.
Mm, so
Whoa.
the KB
Stone
does
Ages.
the legal stuff. Mm.
The only place I normally do listen to music is when I go to gym. Then I have my little clip-on MP3 player.
Wow.
Whoa.
All
What
right.
kind of music you listen to?
There's some rock music.
Mm.
Now KB.
So, yeah.
KB. Do they have like? Okay, I guess not, because like, do they have Wi-Fi like at the gym or like other places?
Some gyms, but the one I go to is a very old school type of gym, very hardcore old school,
Mm-hmm.
roided up bodybuilders type of gym.
Gotcha. Because I was wondering, I'm like, would that be like why you use an MP3 player? Because I know you said you were living in the Stone Ages in the last podcast. So
Yeah, the
Yeah.
music the owner plays is is it called bump? What's the I don't know if that was a
Bump?
thing. No. No, that won't be a thing on your side, I think.
probably
It's
not.
basically a mix from 1999 or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not ringing a bell.
Why 1999 specifically?
I think it's the CD the guy has.
Wow. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bump.
Yeah.
Let's
Have you
bump
guys
it.
heard of Jack Stauber.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I like his music.
Jack's,
It's like really it's like eccentric. Just like me.
Eccentric.
So
I don't even know what that means.
yeah.
I think I
You have to have
heard
a very high IQ to understand it though.
I heard someone cover something.
Hmm.
I think.
Alright.
What was his name, Hugh?
Jack Stauber. He was born
Jack?
in 1996.
Yep. He does like sort of old, not gonna say old school style music, but he has like some 80s vibes in it. And like he has a really unique voice. He goes like oh like I
almost
don't know how to
yeah.
explain it. I can't
That was
replicate it.
perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah, I should probably just take his job.
I mean, isn't that what you're trying to do with your style of editing for your videos and all that?
It's my wait. Hold up. Run that by me again.
Never mind. Drop it.
Okay.
That seems pretty cool. I like that music. I might listen to it.
Yep.
All right, welcome to the AfterLife Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Skunk. I'm taking over.
Welcome back to the Awkward Silences podcast.
Yes.
You know, it's not awkward if you make it awkward.
Whoa.
Well,
Jay.
it's not
Calm down.
awkward if you say it's not awkward if you make it awkward, Jay.
Well, then,
Guys,
you know,
we apologize.
you could have...
You've just made it awkward by saying that statement.
I'm not awkward
That's
right
true.
now. You guys are awkward
That's
right
true.
now.
Jay is very cranky right now. Everybody watch
What are you
out for
talking
Jay.
about, you little bot? See, you're just trying to raise my BP this early in the
No.
morning, trying to stress
No.
me out.
No,
You know, I'm
I'm
over
getting
here-
back at you for last episode.
Time to raise my 8 BPM.
Beep.
Just like Overwatch, guys.
Yes.
Mm.
Overwatch 2.
Get ready,
out.
boys.
Okay, Hugh. So, what are your thoughts on it? What do you think of it? Did you?
I don't know anything about it.
Wait,
I
what?
haven't researched it at all.
We were relying on you for this.
Come
I
on,
just knew
Hugh.
I play Overwatch just sometimes and it's pretty epic.
Uh-huh.
And apparently they're doing a 2
Yeah, they're doing a
and-
sequel.
and I know nothing about it because I just play casually.
They're doing a sequel, and it's utterly pointless. Like, it's that amazing, right? You know, it's just mind blowing. Like,
Is it like a different game?
not really. So, I mean, the explanation from the announcement was really poor, in my opinion. It really confused me. Like, if it was something that we needed to buy, what did we get from Overwatch 2? You know, do we still get to play on Overwatch 1? You know, how does that work? And I guess somebody further clarified saying that Overwatch 2 and Overwatch 1 are both going to merge together into one single game. So one single launcher, I guess. So when you click play on the Battle.net launcher, they're both the same thing. But the
Okay.
difference is Overwatch 2 has access to all the PvE elements, so the story missions and whatnot, while people that still have Overwatch 1 get all of the PvP features, and Overwatch 2 gets PvP features too, with the new maps and heroes and whatnot.
Okay. That makes sense.
So I guess
'Cause-
that means everyone will get the new graphic stuff instead of being stuck on the old.
That's cool.
Right.
It's
I mean-
if you, I think if you make that sort of stuff pay, if like besides the PvP, like all the maps and the heroes, if you made that like a paid upgrade, then you'd like cut the player base in half, I think. People who like don't want to pay for it, like me, who are broke, and then other people.
Right.
I don't really understand how they're going to get people to really like move over the Overwatch 2 if it's just all story based stuff, because like to me I always felt like when we played Overwatch's like I guess little events, I always felt like the stuff there was clunky, and I just feel like Overwatch 2's, you know, story missions or co-op or leveling heroes, whatever, is going to be clunky too. Like, I don't know. I guess, you know, just playing a hero just doesn't feel as smooth. I don't know, like compared to like playing a Call of Duty story mission, it just doesn't
Yeah.
feel.
The heroes are designed for like specific maps and like specifically for player versus player. you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious how they'll do it. Like, are you gonna be limited to like certain heroes for certain maps? Like, would one hero completely break the whole PvE game mode? You know what I mean?
I mean, you're probably limited, I assume. Like,
Yeah.
because it seems like it kind of that way. I mean, if we're basing it off the cinematic trailer, only certain heroes show up. So I imagine it's just going to be like that, where you have like these 5-6 heroes to choose from for that certain story mission, and then you get to play them.
Oh, I understand.
Or
So like
unless
they would
forcing you
design
to
the
play.
maps
Mhm.
catered to like the heroes available for you to play.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Let me chime in for a second here because I was gonna say I know they said it's highly replayable, like the story missions and everything. I'm really curious to see what that actually means because when I played their Uprising event, I played it once, played it a couple more times after that, and then it sort of just became
Which one
too
is that?
repetitive for me. It's the one where you had to push the payload through the map through like King's Row, I believe, and we were all dressed in blue.
I
It
don't
was like
think I ever played that one.
really.
I'm not familiar either.
Well, it's one of their story mission things,
Wait,
and
maybe. I'm not sure.
well, it was. I mean, it was okay. Like it was all right. It was the one with all the robots, I believe. You had to fight all the purple robots, and they had like the Arista boss at the end. It was like
I'm not
I
sure.
believe it was the first one. It was the first one. Anyway, but yeah, you only wanted to play it like once or twice, and that was it, really. So I really hope that if they're going to do this, there's a lot more to it, and there's a lot more
Yeah.
you can get out of it.
It
So,
sounds to me like a revamp more than like a sequel.
right.
I mean, that's all it really is. I mean, from how
Yeah.
I understood it, but I don't see it working out. Like, I just feel like whenever they tried to do like events or story missions or whatever you want to call them, they've always been really, really lame. So I don't see them being replayable. Like, to me, story missions or just like campaigns, whatever you want to call them for any video game, isn't really replayable. Like, I might play it once and then call it a year. And then maybe, come back to it a year later and be like, okay, let's play it again. But with Overwatch, I don't know. I just feel like it's just too clunky and not really as great. I don't see it working.
Well, hopefully they fix all that stuff, and it's not as it doesn't feel like that. Maybe it's a little bit more smoother with the new engine and everything. So I don't know. We'll
Nice
see.
and smooth.
Hopefully.
How much do you think they're going to charge us for the game?
Hopefully not $60.
I think 40. I don't think they would charge us 60.
I'm gonna say 25.
Oh, you're going halvesies on this.
But,
Yeah.
like, is that really enough for them to even justify this? Like, I feel like they have to be out of their mind. Like, they must be, like, spreading, like, misinformation about, like, if you really can stay on Overwatch 1 to encourage sales of Overwatch 2. Because, like, if I were, like, an Overwatch fan, they probably could have got me to buy Overwatch 2 because it kind of sounded confusing on how to, choose which platform or which game to stay with.
I would buy it if there was a Hong Kong map in Overwatch 2.
I need that Winnie the Pooh action.
Oh
That
no.
should be the new
This
hero.
podcast is banned in China.
Hey,
Thanks to Jay.
that one viewer, you got to use now a VPN. Now, if you just go to
darn.
Twitch, a certain VPN providers over here advertising their butt off, so you probably can get a nice discount code, even though they require you to pay 3 years in advance for that discount. But whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. VPNs.
You
Why
guys
doesn't
use
China-
VPNs?
What?
You guys use
Me?
VPNs?
Sometimes. I don't want my university to see what I'm looking up, the sketchy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AB,
like-
do you ever use a VPN?
No, it's normally dollar based and it's very expensive.
See, I wonder if that could improve your ping to the server, though.
Possibly.
I don't think it would. It would just mean his connection has to go to like a third party first
Well,
and then to the server.
I
It's
was-
not like a direct connection.
I was watching a Twitch streamer and he was talking about how when he would play Call of Duty, he would use a VPN, and that would supposedly improve his ping or whatever he said. So I'm not sure if he's just misleading people, but and he's a developer of the GTRP server. So I don't know, I was putting a tiny bit of faith into him knowing what he was saying, but he could just be lying since he's sponsored by said VPN company. But
it looks like there is a possibility. It says VPN will only improve the ping and packet loss if you have a bad ISP or bad routing. So yeah, it depends which way my signal goes around the world.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So it could possibly, but yeah, it depends on. Because my ISP is decent. It's like normally when I did streaming for Twitch, I streamed to a France server, so I do think there would be some kind of European detour before my signal goes to America.
All right. America.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I just figured I'd ask since I was really like wondering about it, if you ever considered it KB or not. But I guess it's probably too expensive.
Yeah, that's normally the case with things like that.
KB, do you consider America as like make hamburger country? Like just burgers and McDonald's.
So I have only been consuming American content most of my life. So
really?
I know of the balances of America and the good and the bad, and I've done research, and so no, I don't just see it as a bunch of obese McDonald eating.
I mean, that's what we are.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, Jay is obese and McDonald eating.
Quite, you pega. No, I don't eat McDonald's.
He's so cranky this morning.
Higher
What's
class.
going on?
I eat Wendy's like a true gentleman.
I ate that yesterday. Actually,
I will probably be eating Burger King tomorrow. So,
you guys want to know my order?
No,
you want to know my order? You sure?
Sure. Let's hear what you get, you American.
Okay, so I got a large number 1 with a Diet Coke, and that is a Dave's single burger, with a large French fry. I also got a 10-piece chicken nugget entree, and I also got a medium chocolate frosty as well.
Man, you got 2 drinks? What are you doing?
Well, no, it's ice cream. Frosties are like ice cream.
Those are all random words to me. I did have Burger King a month ago. I I don't like it.
Absolutely delicious.
You don't like it?
Nah, it's.
Now, do you think it was your Burger King, or do you think like you just don't like their food? Like that?
Maybe because I only had one order so far, so I haven't tried different things on there. But it's I don't see that it's really better than McDonald's, and I don't even like McDonald's.
What'd you order from it?
Just a Whopper, I think. Is that the
Yeah.
basic thing? Yeah.
You didn't like that?
I don't know.
Pretty
Burger
basic.
King.
I like Roadhouse food better than fast food restaurant stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean it's more quality, right?
Yeah.
But there's some good fast food restaurants that I would take any day, basically. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, Popeyes.
Popeye.
Yeah. Actually, I've never been to Popeyes.
What?
Okay, AfterLife Meetup 2019. We're all going to Popeyes. We're getting that finger-licking good food.
I think we have one. We have one over here, so I'll just call you from there and.
Yeah.
Oh, you're coming over here, buddy. All right, meet up. We're actually meeting up.
Baby's moving to America.
Whoa, Jay's paying for it.
We're gonna get White to pay for it. Come on now.
Whoa, he's sick right now.
Wait, why White? You're gonna take advantage of the sick boy
White's
right now?
a computer engineer. He's gonna be loaded,
that is true. That is true.
Or we can get Hugh to pay for it since he's a computer science major, so that's a lot of money there too.
Oh, computer science major HughBone.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
You smart people.
I'm smart.
Big smart.
Jay,
Skunk.
that's rude.
What are you talking about? While we're talking about rudeness, let's talk about the lame apology about the Hong Kong situation from BlizzCon.
I don't even know what that means.
All right, Jay, that was probably the worst segue you could have ever done.
Whoa.
That was
come
pretty
on.
good. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
could do a
It
better
was decent.
segue,
It was
Jay.
decent. Come
I'll
on
give
now.
him that.
You gotta
It
give
was
me
good.
some credit. You gotta give me some
Okay,
juice.
I'll give you a bronze star for that
Okay,
segue.
I'll
I
take
think
that.
that was.
All
It's a
right.
bronze, solid bronze.
So,
Hong Kong. Jay, tell us about the Hong Kong. Mama love me long time.
well, so what was like a month ago, there was a Hearthstone pro player that said, free Hong Kong during their pro tournament interview game.
Yeah.
And like the interviewers ducked under the desk while he did it, which was kind of funny, but Blizzard fired the casters, the interviewers, for indefinitely,
Bruh.
and then took away all the prize earnings from the tournament guy, and then banned him from the circuit for like 6 months to a year, I think. So then
Wow.
a U.S. College, the collegiate one for their tournament, one of the schools decided to do the same thing, where they held up a sign that said "Free Hong Kong," but what Blizzard did to them was that they were like, "Okay, just no more interviews. You get a warning, I believe. That's it." So
That's a
everybody
bruh
was
moment.
pissed off about that because they were like, "Are you really going to just not do anything to them?" So then, the university became even, I guess, used the double-edged sword against them and was like, "Actually, since you weren't going to punish us, we'll punish ourselves. We're withdrawing from the tournament." Or like all the tournaments.
What?
And it's just like, man, you're really
Wait.
making them look bad.
That's completely cringe, bro.
So then eventually Blizzard decides to then issue a punishment to them where they're like, I guess can't compete for 6 months, I think, or whatever. And it's just
Wait, so they weren't gonna punish them,
yeah,
and then they
punish them.
or I'm guessing the university punished themselves,
Yes, the
or to punish
university
the people
withdrew.
involved.
And then
then
Blizzard
Blizzard
punished them.
finally is like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling like punishing them now.
Yeah. And then
That,
it's even bad enough to where like the US Congress like issued letters to them. I think like Republicans and Democrats teamed up and wrote a letter to Blizzard saying like, you should be the one standing up to China and you're over here letting them do this to you.
yeah.
So that was the whole Hong Kong situation, but their apology about it was like, we moved too quickly, and that's all. It was like,
Wait, what does that mean?
they said they moved too quickly on the situation, and that was it.
Oh, okay.
They didn't apologize for breaking, any rights of speech or anything, or, like
Yeah.
their redecision on, their stance on that situation or whatever, but that's all they basically said. We moved too quickly. We're sorry.
Well,
that's
that's
lame.
kind of a non-apology if you don't like
It really
take
was.
any action. It's so retarded.
Yeah, supposedly got a lot of protests happening outside of the convention too. I don't know.
Is BlizzCon still a thing?
Yeah,
they're doing
it
this
started
weekend.
yesterday.
Oh,
That's why we know about Overwatch. Well, I guess Overwatch 2 was leaked, but that's why we know about
yeah.
a lot of
I've
other
been just
games.
out of the loop with that
Ah,
sort of stuff.
You are a gamer.
I was thinking
Gamer boy.
gamer. I was thinking there's probably gonna be protesters there, right? Doing
Yeah, there were people dressed up in Winnie the Pooh costumes in the actual convention center.
Wow.
Well, guys, when you think about it, Blizzard is completely justified in their actions because in their rules it says that you can't talk about politics or anything
Yeah.
during the stream. So I think Blizzard is 100% in the right here, guys. I don't know about you, Jay.
They have the best mobile games.
Mobile games, bro. Who plays mobile games?
Yeah, I don't play any.
Like, well, like I feel like the controls are just so terrible compared to like PC or console gaming. It's just like riddled with ads like that take up the whole screen, and it's just like horrible. Stop playing mobile games, guys.
Oh yeah,
They're
and then
terrible.
like if you like get a mobile game, it'll like force you to buy the app, and it'll keep popping up with ads every time. I've had
Yeah.
that.
The
I've had
That's
that.
the
AfterLife
only-
So
Podcast has
annoying.
been removed from Apple Podcasts.
That's the
Or
only
Google Play.
reason. That's the only reason my Android phone is rooted. It's because I can use an ad blocker on it.
Hmm.
It's just like, bruh,
It is
fix
really
your
annoying.
ads, make them less obtrusive, bro. All right,
It's like
that's my
after
rant.
Every level you beat, ad.
Yeah.
Here's an
Yeah.
ad.
I can't do the mobile gaming thing. I barely send messages to people.
Yeah. The scummy thing they do is they put like an X in the ad, so when you click on the ad to like exit out of it,
Oh yeah.
it takes you to the store page. What's going on with that, dude?
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
really
crazy.
Fake
annoying.
X.
They make a fake X, or like like sometimes the X is in one corner and then they randomly change it to the other corner on the other side. I'm just like,
Yep. Mhm.
what is happening?
That's super scummy. Like, how is
Or
that
it's
even
like
allowed?
really small. It's like really small up in the corner,
Yeah. Hmm.
Bruh.
and there's like a little timer. All right, and then once the timer's done, you can actually play a little bit of the game in the app itself or in the ad.
Yeah.
I've actually
yeah.
done that before. I'm like, oh, let me try
Skunk, you're
this.
contributing to their cause.
I'm like, let me try this real quick. Hold on.
You're making that game more money by playing that ad. You're giving them more impressions.
Listen.
Yeah. Well,
don't
I
care.
mean, it's all kids on there anyway, and I'm guessing, or or a sizable majority is just kids with their mom's iPhone or iPad.
Probably.
And so, like, yeah, getting lots of money just from
Mhm.
just from that.
But I mean, Apple's changing the game now because of the Xbox Game Pass. So with the Apple's releasing their own little Apple Game Pass thing for the arcade, Apple Arcade Pass. I don't remember what they called it. So I mean, what, you pay
What's
like
that about?
$6 a month and you get a bunch of apps you can play for free, I think.
That's pretty cool.
So I mean, I'm assuming it removes all the ads and I guess there's still probably microtransactions in those games for like
Yeah.
Right.
you being
Still
able
got to
to
use my
cheat
mom's
your way
credit
up.
card to get V-Bucks.
But probably no
Mhm.
ads, I assume. That would only be the logical thing, I guess.
Wait, so it's only for a certain number of games? It's not for like,
Probably.
bruh.
Because I mean, it's
See
like
if-
that the Xbox Game Pass where they have to partner up with the developer, because that'd be kind of cheap or
Right.
scummy. If you're being able to just automatically being forced into that environment. I mean, Apple probably could do it if they really want to, but probably be illegal.
Yeah. Man. Well, I gotta remove that headphone jack. I'm still mad about that. Because all the
Yeah.
other phone brands like copy it, and it's like, bruh.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, part of me wonders each year, like, will I ever go to an Android or will I just stay on my Apple phone?
Yeah.
Because, like, I see the
take-
Pixel 4, I'm like, that's neat. But then I'm like, nah, I'll stay with Apple.
Yeah, I used to have I used to be an Apple guy, but I don't know. I just became broke and then had to look at like budget phones. And so got myself this video sponsored by Xiaomi Mi A1.
Whoa, will you just bash China? How are you going to advertise a Chinese company?
That's the phone I have, and it works amazing. I got it for $200, and it does everything I need it to do, dude. It's amazing. Go buy it.
Always knew he was working for
Sponsored by
Blizzard.
the Chinese government.
Well, I'm on a Huawei, so
Another
Oh,
Chinese phone.
wait.
My gosh, what are we in for?
I have an iPhone 6S. There we go.
That's more like it's skunk. Come on now.
Made in China.
so we have the Chinese versus.
Everything's made in China.
Well,
Rip.
Apple's
Oh, no.
moving away from China to India, so
Oh, great.
So instead of Chinese child labor, we got Indian child labor.
yes, even better.
Yep.
Even better. Wait, why?
It's not going to be as productive, though.
That is true. But
You know?
in the end, it doesn't matter to us. It's just that we can say it's made in India, not China.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But Do you really need a new phone every year?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course not. You could buy a phone easily from like 3 or 4 years ago, and it would work
Yeah.
perfectly fine for what you need to do.
I mean,
Because I have a phone that's probably 5 years old that I'm not gonna replace anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Though I
If you only
think
use
maybe
it as a, I was gonna say, if you only use it as a phone,
yeah,
that's all
okay,
you need.
Yeah, if you really care about super high quality like camera stuff or whatever.
You're a
So, like-
vlogger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's
not
why I
even
like
a
mine.
vlogger. I still feel
Vlogger.
like, I don't know, I feel like when I take pictures or videos with my phone, I'm just
Mhm.
like, it still looks like crap. I'm like, why does it look like crap?
What? What type of phone do you have?
The iPhone XR or whatever it is.
Whoa.
Oh, I got lost up in their naming schemes. Is
Yeah.
that the one after the 10?
Yeah, it's after the 10, so they released the XR
Okay.
and the XS, I think. And then after that, they released iPhone 11 Pro. I know. Amazing.
That's a
Wow.
pro gamer move.
But what does it really do though? Like
The
I
Pro's
understand it
pointless.
upgrades certain things. I was gonna say, like, what does it actually like? You get a better camera.
Yeah, that's it for the 11.
That's it.
It's just camera.
That's it. You know.
So that's
My
why I
phone's
was
still,
considering the Pixel
know.
over the 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it just looks like it's a status thing. Oh, I have this phone.
I mean, it really
better
is.
than you.
Yeah. Apple is very, very much that type of company.
Mhm.
Sort of like
Mhm.
premium
Pro.
brand.
Yeah.
We are here. Hi. How are you?
Flex on you with my AirPods.
My AirPods Pro.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta-
Wait a minute, there's a Pro AirPod.
They released it 3 days ago, aka on Halloween, I think, or the day before Halloween.
Jeez.
So they're wireless earbuds still, but they have rubber tips instead with noise cancellation.
Wow.
You can also like, I guess like grab the tip of the earbuds and like mute them that way, or like skip your songs that way.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
grab that tip.
Oh yeah. Grab the tip of that earbud.
Yeah,
it's
and rubber earbuds are like
$250.
more comfortable though.
And,
I
like,
understand.
even like if you have an iPhone, you have the ability to like, it has the ability to detect if you like have the proper seal for like not being able to hear properly like outside. So, like you can test it with your iPhone somehow. I guess it sends out like an audio signal or sound, and like
Oh, okay.
I guess the microphone on the AirPods tries to record it and see, you know, if you can hear it or not. I
Yep.
assume that's how it works, but I don't know. Pretty neat,
Um.
but a bit pricey.
Did you guys see that
Mhm.
Amazon has like Alexa earbuds now?
No, I did not.
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, it's just
Alexa
basically-
earbuds.
Yeah, and they have a ring too. Like a
What?
wearable, like Alexa.
Is it just for like an extra speaker? So you
No,
hear it clearer, or
It's
like
it's
microphone?
It's basically just like Alexa on your finger. I'm pretty sure.
I think
Oh.
I'm good.
And then also in your ear too. It's basically like the AirPods, but you can have Alexa instead.
Well, I don't understand why we need all this. You know, we have smart watches where you can like do that already. You have your phone where you can be like, "Hey, blah," or whatever,
Yeah.
or your
You guys
computer
think-
where you can say, "Hey, Cortana."
Yeah. Do you
You
guys? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. God, keep interrupting you.
You don't need it. The CEOs need it.
Yeah,
They
boy, you
need
gotta see what you're listening to.
monies.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
Uh,
ring kind of looks big though. It looks like it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like a ring.
Mm.
It looks like a watch on your finger.
That's weird.
But
Do you guys
even-
think every time, KB.
Wow, you guys are really good at this. You guys
You
are
go.
really good.
Okay, my turn. My turn.
You go.
All right. You guys think smartwatches are kind of pointless? I
That's
feel like I
the
can just
key.
whip out my phone and do like, do you really need it on your wrist? If you need to check
No,
the
I
time
think
or do
watches
whatever.
are stupid in general, in my opinion. But like, I can see the leather band watches. You know, they have a nice aesthetic to them, so I can see that. But like, smartwatches are really dumb, in my opinion, too. Like, what are you
Yeah.
gonna do with that tiny screen? I imagine that screen is just slowly gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, like our phones.
I feel like Wait, so you just have like a big phone strapped to your wrist?
Yeah.
Eventually.
Just get the Apple contact lens and you're sorted.
That sounds
wish.
really that sounds really like bulk, like not good. Lost the words. Really heavy and inconvenient to have imagine a phone strapped to your wrist.
I mean, that's what
That'd be
joggers
cringe.
do when they run, right? Occasionally.
Well, they put that on more like their upper arm near their shoulder, though.
I guess
So,
some
like-
of them do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Crazy.
KB, what were you gonna say?
I can't remember.
You see
All
what you
right.
done, Hugh?
Welcome
You-
back to the AfterLife Podcast, guys.
Hello, we were just on break. How are you?
Yeah.
Well, after our short little break, we can talk about a wonderful thing called Halloween. So, we probably should have mentioned it
that?
earlier. I don't know. Did any of us do anything special for it?
Nope.
Well, last night I went to the well, it was a day after Halloween, so I mean, technically not Halloween,
Uh-huh.
but I drove down to Universal Studios to go to like their Halloween horror night thing that they did.
Look at you.
Yeah. My university's like a couple hours away, so
Mhm.
it's pretty epic. But yeah, it was super crowded and terrible. Don't go.
At first, I thought you were going to say drag queen racing because you were like, drag. I was like, where are we going with this, Hugh?
Hey, man. Yeah, no, it was super crowded. They had this cool, like, Stranger Things sort of exhibit or sort of haunted house sort of
Mhm.
thing.
Sort of. Yep.
Sort of.
Ah.
I waited in line for like 1.5 hours for it, and it was super crowded, but
Wow.
yeah, it was fun. It was cool. There was a lot of attention to detail and a lot of flashing lights. And the way they did it was they had people like just walk in a straight line through it, so
Mhm.
like the line would move. So I don't know. In my opinion, it can't really be that scary when you have all these people around you
Yeah.
just walking in front of you in a line. But I mean, they really did.
He got spooked. He's lying to us.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't get spooked at all.
He's lying.
Actually,
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You're a little
I just
boy.
I felt bad for the employees standing in that thing with like all those flashing lights and loud noises every 2 seconds.
Yeah, the hearing's
Like
probably going
all of those guys working there were like, I do not want to be here right now. You could see it in their face. They're just done.
Hey, they get paid, so probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I assume Disney probably pays a nice penny. If they're making you deal with all these people and probably get some alright
Well,
benefit.
is Disney associated with Universal? I thought they were two different things.
I guess Universal probably pays a nice penny too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. They had like strippers there. It was epic.
Okay,
Really?
KB, what'd you do for Halloween?
Yeah, we don't. It's not a major thing in South Africa, but coincidentally, I watched a horror movie. Ooh. Yeah, we are big fans of the horror genre. Some Rob Zombie movies we watched.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
you're not doing
Familiar.
any horror games on your YouTube channels.
We did play a little bit of Blair Witch,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, not that much. Horror games, more movies.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes like at the pharmacy I work at, we do see, like I saw one guy that was fully dressed in a black suit with his face painted in a skull type of pattern. So there's some Halloween stuff starting to happen,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not as major around here. But I think the whole world is slowly adapting and adopting.
Mm.
Interesting.
I don't know. I
You
kinda
guys
feel
do
like Halloween
anything,
for a
Jay?
guy. What? Sorry, who?
Oh, I was
What?
just saying, you guys do anything, Jay or Blondskunk?
No.
I worked on
Wow.
a Twitch overlay all Halloween night. So, yeah, I didn't really do much of anything, unfortunately. I got a
Mhm.
Halloween party to go to right after this, but hey, That's something.
We're gonna keep you busy all day, Skunk.
No, you won't.
Yeah, we're gonna
You won't.
make this podcast like 5 hours long.
Oh,
Keep Skunk
God.
here.
Imagine. I don't understand. I don't understand how some podcasts can be 4 to 5 hours long. Like, I used to listen to one called the Co-optional Podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hosted by Total Biscuit. And
Rip.
it was a 4 hour long, 3 to 4 hour long podcast. My gosh. I don't know how they do it. I don't get it. How do you find that much stuff to talk about?
High energy.
Well, you see, they just browse Reddit, take a lot of topics from there,
Well, there
and
you go.
then watch videos on their podcast occasionally. I don't know what else, but like I feel like they're more well versed in the internet than us, so they probably can find a variety of topics unlike us.
Wow. Why you just gotta diss our podcast like that, Jay?
Well, I mean, we're not working on the internet full time, so it's easier for them than us.
Yeah. It's not like you don't have a bunch of free time or anything.
Well, the
I have
thing
a bunch of
is,
free time.
you know,
Smile.
some of the Papegas on the podcast don't fully understand some of the culture that might be brought up, so it's just not, useful to bring that up.
Well,
Wait.
yeah, some people.
Wait.
Whoa, what is that?
Wait.
Wait. The cops are after him.
Are you in traffic or
Baby,
something?
are you okay? I heard
I'm
a
fine.
horn. I heard a horn.
Yeah, we live in a neighbor. So that is the neighbor's dog, our special guest for this podcast. And
Okay.
I live in in English in an apartment. So someone's at the gate.
That's
Mm,
fine.
Gotcha.
I still do that, KB, even though English is my first language.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
English is just whack, yo. Like, what's up with that,
Yeah, what's up with English? You know,
bro?
doesn't make sense.
I prefer English because like at the pharmacy. Okay, so South Africa has is it 11 or 12 official languages, something like that.
Holy.
What?
Yeah. And then many times
Wait.
you help a customer, and then the customer starts speaking in their language, expecting kind of learn my language. They even tell you learn my language, and then I'm like I'll
In
be
their
decent.
language, they say learn my language.
No, then they'll go English or whatever. But then I just
Oh.
want to say speak English because it's international. But I'm a employee at that moment, so I can't
Yeah.
Right.
say much.
That must be super confusing. 12 different languages, Jesus.
Speak
Yeah,
my
it's
language.
11 or
stupid.
12, yeah.
Speak it.
I mean, I would honestly just force all the other countries to learn English.
Wow.
But,
Wow.
that might be because, I only know English, so.
Oh,
It's-
you don't
it's-
know
it's-
Korean?
No.
It's the business language, so everyone just needs to speak
Yeah.
English.
I mean, if we use it for a lot of our political conflicts or just exchanges, then they might as well learn it. Wow.
Yeah.
Be number one, big boy.
Oh, number one.
English number one.
Oh,
English
yeah,
number
English.
one.
Oh, jeez.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, well, we're
English.
banned in China, so it doesn't matter.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We can be racist.
Taiwan
Banned in
number
China.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
Jay
jeez.
started it, by the way. Just wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
check that out.
Come get
Yeah,
me.
we're
I'll
just
be in
playing
North Korea
along
with
so we
Kim
don't get
Jong-un.
banned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Time check?
Well, it is currently November 2nd,
Oh, good, good.
2019, 12:16 p.m. Skunk. And,
Good.
you guys heard me emphasize a certain word in that sentence, right?
November. No nut November.
Yeah, or No Shave November. So who is taking part in what?
Yeah, my friends tried to do one of those, and it just didn't work out. They failed like the first week. I mean, I didn't take part at all because I know I've just got no willpower at all. So,
If I grow a beard, I look homeless.
my rationale was like, if you don't compete, then you can't lose. So that's me.
Okay.
I'm talking about shaving, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I just have to have a clean shaven beard. You know, shaving.
Can you even grow one?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like this horrible homeless goatee like a month ago, and then I decided to shave it.
No.
It looked like just like a bunch of pubes were like glued onto my face. So had to get rid of that.
KB, can you grow a real beard?
Once a year I attempt it, and then by week 2 I'm like, I won't get a job like this. And I just take it off.
I guess Skunk and KB are only people that can, actually grow a beard on their face.
I can, kind of. But if I grow a beard, it doesn't really show because it's blonde hair. So.
Oh, is that why your name's Blondskunk?
Blondskunk, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you're blonde in real life?
So no hanking and wanking for a whole month. Interesting.
Oh, I thought we were talking about shaving.
Yeah, we're talking about shaving, Skunk. What are you talking about?
Skunk, get your head out of the gutters, Skunk.
How did we get to talk about that? Sorry.
Oh, you need to talk about no nutting?
I know, it's
okay, Skunk, let's hear it from you.
It's a sad time.
So you're taking part in No Nut November, Skunk?
Yes.
How long do you think you'll last?
I am taking on the challenge. I will report on this in a week's time. Next podcast, we'll give an update. All right.
Man,
I will be honest.
I couldn't really do it just because I love walnuts so much. I love eating them, so like I can't go no nut.
Are almonds nuts, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, almonds are nuts.
Yeah, I love almonds too. Chocolate.
Almonds.
Yeah.
In your what?
My in my chocolate.
Bro, dude, I love chocolate almonds. Jay.
They're the greatest thing in the world.
They're so good,
almonds
dude.
In my chocolate. What?
Do you get like the Kirkland ones or do you get like special ones?
I get the Kirkland ones, or like just like even in chocolate bars, I love them.
Yeah, they're so good.
What do you mean, really?
I'm like an
Skunk? Are you
addict.
delusional?
Really? Yeah, really? No.
What do you mean?
No.
Skunk, you like chocolate almonds?
I've never had them.
Yeah.
This boy is missing out.
But
Probably why he
almonds
can go no nut.
That good, in my opinion. They're not that like. If I was going to choose a nut to eat, all right. If I sorry, okay,
it would be mine.
Bro, I want to suck on Jay's chocolate almonds.
I like cashews. They're good. What are those called? Pistachios. There we go. Those are delicious. There's other varieties out there besides almonds. More salty, more delicious.
But the whole point is that almonds are supposed to be the healthier alternative.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Why do you think there's almond milk?
Yeah, I like almond milk. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't like sucking on salty nuts. I like them more like, unsalted. That's just me, though.
Really? I would go a different route with that one.
It completely dries up my mouth and oh my god, there's a pufferfish. Sorry, I was playing Minecraft. And there
Whoa,
was a pufferfish.
unprofessional. We're over here recording the podcast and you're over here playing Minecraft. How dare you?
Bro, you don't play the craft.
Are you on the server?
Then you die. So, perfect logic.
Well, on the topic of Minecraft, I figured I'd bring it up. So, now, what do we think, I guess I'll ask first. How do we feel about the whole Nagasaki thing? Us doing creeper tag.
Alright, Jay, that was a little bit uncalled for, but, creeper tag is pretty epic.
Now,
so Jay, wait, can someone explain what creeper tag is so that we're all on the same page?
Okay, HughBone, explain.
Okay, Jay, explain.
Founder and developer of creeper tag, HughBone, please explain.
Okay, so creeper tag is where I'm horrible at explaining stuff. Okay, it's where you
yeah.
you get yourself a creeper
make
egg
that base come
using
out
a
in the
command
car.
block. Sorry, I just gotta go to Pound Town real quick so I can eloquently describe my words.
Hey,
Yep,
no
and
nut.
not finished No Nut November.
No nut.
You get a creeper egg from a command block that has special qualities, right? Or it could have special qualities if we so desire. But the goal is to sneak up on another Minecraft AfterLife survival multiplayer server member, and you sneak up behind them and you play, or you sneak up on them. Period. And you place a creeper egg, and the goal is to make the creeper see them and explode and damage the person you try to get before they can react in time. Right? So it's like a sneaky Allahu Akbar attack on another player.
Kind of like what America did to Japan.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And so we're planning on having it like be you pay 3 diamond blocks in order to get the creeper egg, so like people aren't spamming them or
That's
whatever.
a lot of money.
I'm gonna be spamming the crap out of them.
That's not fair.
Yeah, you're only allowed to have 1 creeper egg on you
Per time.
and per use, yeah. And if you succeed in blowing up another player with your creeper, then you get a diamond block back. So that's kind of incentive to like do good.
Yeah, and then you also get the other person to do a challenge or consequence, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So we haven't really decided on challenges or punishments or whatever yet.
Well, I mean, because that's kind of up for the people that are a part of it to decide. But then again, we can't really define what's too far or too little without having it, being used or brought up, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's kind of work in progress. Progress. I can't.
Progress.
Progress. Yeah, it's a work in
go.
progress right now. We're thinking about changing the timings on like when the creeper, how long it takes the creeper to explode, and like other stuff like that. So
I don't know. I feel like everybody's been having good reaction times now, to where, it's just. I feel like it's getting harder to use it.
That's good.
Yeah,
I had
That's good.
so many opportunities when we were on the server before this podcast.
Yep, you could have got skunked, but nope, you didn't.
wasted opportunity.
Yeah, could have got. It's not that hard.
I had the creepers in my hand. I just didn't use them.
You were nervous. You're
I
like,
got
what
the
is he gonna
creepers
do?
in my hand.
Nothing really. I wouldn't do anything. I'll just scream.
Well, that's what we wanted.
Do we think the timings on, like, how do we think they're going right now? Like, based off our past week of testing, even though I feel like we kind of slowed down on testing them ever since the first use on Monday.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Let's test them on Skunk and only Skunk.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I tested them on each of you, except White, and I mean, they seem to be alright, I think.
It was good.
However, it looks like towards the end of the week, they started getting harder to do, I guess.
Yeah, well, everyone's on guard when the other person's around.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure if they're ready for like an official rollout or if we still need to wait on them.
yeah. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yep.
Hog you.
Okay. So we're in the month of November, right? For
Yes.
some people, when Halloween ends, a certain thing is allowed to happen. For some people, you have to wait until Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving. And for other people, you have to wait until December. So my question is, are we allowed, like, when is the proper time to listen to, I guess,
the AfterLife Podcast
/ holiday themed music? Since, some people don't like Christmas and just say holidays.
All right, here's the thing. All right, I'm a musician. I have to start
Put that in
practicing them
quotation
now.
marks.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, Jay, explain.
What?
Explain.
What?
All right. Let's backtrack a little bit. Jay, what do you mean by that?
You didn't do the intro for the AfterLife podcast. I'm kind of sad.
All right. All right. That's the only reason I'm
Still
okay.
holds a grudge.
Anyway, I think it's okay if you're practicing and like trying to learn like a song and stuff, because I have to do that. That way I'm ready for Thanksgiving, because I take my guitar over to my family's house and we'll sing then. So and have like a sing along type of deal. So I think it's okay if you start now, like kind of mix it in with your regular music. That's my opinion. Somebody else go. Thank you.
What was the question?
When can you start listening to holiday theme / Christmas music?
I've listened to holiday music for like 18 years of my life. Kind of over it. It's kind of so like last year.
You don't make me smack you. That's not answering the question correctly.
Probably like December. I would say
Man,
you can listen to holidays
You're a
music.
December boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. December just feels like holiday month. So
That's true.
that's my rationale.
I don't know. Like, to me, I kind of feel like Thanksgiving is when you're allowed to start. Is what?
Yeah.
You
I don't have
football
very
games
strong
where it
opinions
plays
about
and whatnot.
this.
You need to have strong opinions, Hugh.
Strong.
We gotta
Like
have
drunk.
the right time. That way, Halloween gets some
Um,
love, and Thanksgiving gets its love too. Each holiday needs its own time period of love.
Yep.
Hey,
I think it's all overrated and it should be banned.
what?
Wow.
Lame.
No, it's again, it's one of those cases like Halloween is not as celebrated, so the holiday season, like we don't have Thanksgiving, obviously.
Yeah. obviously. That's a
And
shame.
then there's some families that may have like decorations for Christmas and music and things, but like music is not as heavy, I think, as decorations on this side.
Man, KB's out here with the hottest of takes.
I mean, it also probably is the summer for you right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it probably makes sense.
And fireworks was banned for a while, so there's
That
not
would make
as
sense.
much fireworks and stuff.
You guys can't let off fireworks?
Good.
No, but people still do.
Nice.
I don't know if
That's how it
it's
is
I don't know
here.
if it's still banned or so. I'm not sure. But like in my own family, we're not as big in celebrating all of these different kind of holidays and things.
Yeah. I'd assume if it's not part of like the culture, then maybe it's not as important.
But the American branding is Thanksgiving and it's the holidays and it's snow and it's Christmas caroling and it's
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's
So we
milking
s-
us for every penny.
We
Yeah.
see you over there, but we do nothing here while we watch you celebrate it.
You guys are looking through the window. You know?
Help!
Yeah.
Look at that happy family in there, and we're cold out here.
What do you mean? He's melting to death over there in South Africa.
We're melting. Let us in. Let us in. AC, please.
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
December's is pretty crazy hot.
Wow.
Okay, let's see. How hot is it for you right now, KB?
Right now, I'll have to convert it first.
Just let me convert it. Just let me convert it.
Yeah, Jay's like,
20
give me the numbers, let me convert it.
I mean, I honestly was prepared to say that because I was like ready. So I was like, yeah, I was prepared for what you guys are gonna do.
23 degrees Celsius.
Doesn't seem that bad, right?
That's now. It goes up. It will probably be 30 something degrees Celsius.
All right, I'm a stupid American, so please someone convert it.
30 Celsius is 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not bad. That's
and
okay.
then 23 degrees Celsius is 73 Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's like nice
Oh,
weather.
that's not
Humidity.
that bad.
Yeah, I'm just
Humidity
like,
is probably what matters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it.
Whoa.
Thanks for tuning in.
Man, Blondskunk.
Speaking of doing it,
oh,
no,
that's going to do
November.
it for this AfterLife SMP
No.
podcast. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye. Sayonara.
no.
Hasta luego.
Jay
No.
refuses to end it.
All right.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean-
over till I say it's over,
Well,
damn it.
I mean, if you wanted to officially end it, you would have needed to mention the other things, like, leaving a like, comment,
That's not on the
subscription.
sheet. Not on the sheet.
What do you mean? This is unstructured.
Yeah,
but
but
that is your
guys-
job to remember.
No, it's your job.
Guys, go check out Spotify, Music, Apple, like, comment, subscribe on all 3 platforms.
Mhm.
And, or else we'll disown you.
Yeah,
And have a nice day.
We'll adopt you and then disown you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
So wait, are we actually ending the podcast? Is that what you guys want?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, now,
Yeah,
now it's
we've
kinda
gone for like an
awkward.
hour, right?
Yeah, you
Hmm.
haven't said anything.
I mean, it's kind of awkward. So, it's like, are we ending?
It's not awkward till you make it awkward, Jay.
Yeah.
My ears, the car
Just let me
speakers
convert
for
it. Just let me
people.
convert it.
Okay, dude. Well, I guess
Dude.
if you guys want to end it, we can end it. Well, please redo your spiel. Do it again one more time for the people in the
You're
back.
gonna make.
Wait,
No,
who?
they've heard it. They're
One more time for the
People have
people in the
heard it.
back queue.
for the people in the back.
Uh-huh.
Make sure
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
you podcast, like,
Yeah.
and comment.
Okay,
And-
I'm doing this. Check it out. Check us out on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. If you're on Apple, leave us a rating, smile. Maybe we'll read it, smile. Don't forget to leave a like if you're watching on YouTube, or comment too. And don't forget to hit that sub button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
And join the AfterLife Discord and give us
Ring
suggestions.
The bell. Ring the bell. You think they'll ring the bell?
No, goodbye.
Man, so cranky.
Okay, we're done.
We're supposed to do the after bit. You know how Jay left a little bit in at the end?
What do you mean? You guys
That he
are
was done.
toxic.
And then he wasn't done.
What?
Great podcast, everybody. Good job. Woo! Yeah. KB, clap, clap. Positive. Clapping. There you go. With your feet. Good job. All right. Now what?
We're
We
free.
all leave each other and hate each other.
Yeah, I hate you guys. Y'all
Yeah.
smell. I wish White was here.